welcome to the Vibe with Karlisa's channel. I hope everybody have had a marvelous day. Listen, I'm broken, but I'm not defeated. Broken, but not defeated. Those are some powerful words. I'm telling you, people don't even understand my story. Many say they do. Many say they understand, but don't let it fool you. I have learned the hard way. Everybody don't understand unless they're actually going through it. So erase that from out of your vocabulary. Do not tell nobody that unless you're going through what they're going through. Okay? And I will tell you further down in the line, further down the road, what I am saying. So we just gonna welcome everybody, waiting on YouTube to send out all other notifications to let everyone know their girl is on live. Hold on. Now I gotta do this little thingy for YouTube itself, which is so aggravating. But hey, it is what it is. Sorry for the noise. My neighbor across the street is like, I don't know what he got going on over there. Like he blowing something. Look like leaves. I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. I don't have my mouse, so it's kind of hard to maneuver with this thingy. Okay, let's see. But that's why I like being in the house. But I know I have to come outside for a certain amount of time, so that's why I stay out. I'm out here now. But it's cool. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Vibe with Karlisa's channel. I welcome you to the channel. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up button for me and the thumbs up or the like button, and make sure you subscribe. Yes, of course. Of course. My life is turned upside down, but baby, I am still breathing and everything else. So hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome. I do. I look too young. Well, I feel like I am. What's up? What it do? Look, you guys, make sure that you all hit the subscribe button for sure. Make sure you hit the like button for sure as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Karlisa. I am the content creator of this channel. Listen, I keep it real for sure. Nothing been up, just living life. Life has its ups and downs and circles and all of that foolishness. But I'm your girl. I straight up keep it real. Sure, go ahead, hit me with it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button though. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. I'm just waiting on your question. Oh, I don't care about them cheering child. I didn't realize the Super Bowl was tomorrow. You got to just got to shut it off. Focus on something else. That's what I have to do. That's what I have to do. You got to focus on something else. Get something else that you may like to do. Hi. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Listen, I want to welcome everybody to the channel. For the last 2 years, my life been up and down, down and up. And sometimes you get to a point that you just exhausted. Every time I turn around, It is something. I can't have like a little leeway that I could say, okay, everything floating, everything going around the float. So listen, only thing I have to tell people, this is what I have to tell myself, you are so nice, thank you. Every time I have to tell myself, you got to stay focused because it's going to be some bumps in the road. It's going to be a huge obstacle, which I already had known. Something was told to me. I already knew, but I didn't realize how hard it was going to be. And that's what's kicking my butt. It's kicking my butt big time, guys. Yeah, it's kicking my butt big time because it's like it's unbelievable, but it's believable. And that's the crazy part. That is the crazy part. So I'm just out here. Well, there's no more sun, but I was out here trying to get a little bit of sun, but it's not much sun out here that's left. That's my door just zoomed by. Mm-hmm. Okay, you can see it zoom by. I have the munchies. I have the munchies. Trust me, I do. Listen, a lot of people, this mainstream right here. I have a I have a lesson, a big lesson that has been taught. I can't trust nobody. Nobody's trustworthy in my eyes no more. I don't care who it is. I trust no one. No one. Because the people that you can find is the ones that's going to break you. I don't trust them. So when you're going through something and somebody say, "Oh, I understand," they don't understand. So get that out of your head. They don't understand. And I wish I would have known it months ago. And I don't like it. I can't stand it. I'm just kicking my tail. The worst whooping you can get is from God. So that's why I'm trying my best to stay good, try to be obedient, because the road that I was on, I want to return back to that road when it's my time. I'm telling you, the worst whooping that you could get is from God. Stop playing with God. I'm just on the messenger. Stop playing. If you are playing, you better stop. You don't have time to try to straighten up. I need people to understand that. You don't say, well, it's going to take me 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, a year, 2 years, 3 years. Get that out your mind. Because you don't know the day or the hour or the minute. Let me put it in a way that you'll understand. You don't even know the second. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Peach Love. Thank you so much. What is see my boy? What, PLs? Am I saying that right? I try my best to be nice, but some people take me out of character. So now I have a self-reflection that I got to do with myself. I can't let nobody do me like that no more. I don't care who it is or how much love I have for them. I can't let nobody do me like that no more. Yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, so it's definitely been real. I had people to challenge everything that I do. And I do things for so many reasons. And I had people tell me, oh, your reason's going to be good. It's going to be good because it's valid. Anytime you tell them the truth about something, it's going to be good because it's valid. When I tell you all, people don't get it. And I hate for people to try to get it when it's too late. Try to get it when it's too late. We have to be very mindful of how we treat people. You want people to treat you a certain way, but you're not even doing right by the people. So how that work? Excuse me. How do that really work? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on. I was trying to figure out. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm trying to get to my chat box. Well, I was in the wrong thing. That's crazy. Hold on. I'm just trying to find my stuff. Hold on, let me do it like this. Okay. Hate I don't have my little, what you calling? I wish I could jump. Unfortunately, he took that away from me. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Now I feel a little bit much better. Yes, I feel a little bit much better because I was able to do just that little thing just to say welcome. Welcome. Definitely welcome to the channel. Okay, it's starting to change. Mm-hmm. It's starting to die down a little bit and get dark. I'm so sorry, you all. I had the munchies. And I really don't. Every now and then, sometimes at night I get it. But listen, trauma can only be understood by the people who has experienced it. So I'm going to give it a little breakdown for those that's not on the channel yet, but I know you're going to come and view my channel, especially my subscribers. Let me chew this first. Get this out of the way. Okay. By me being in a head-on collision, yes, it was 2 other people in the vehicle with me. That is absolutely correct. But my experience and their experience is totally different. So I'm going to explain what my battle is. I'm going to explain exactly what my battle is. My battle is because I'm the one that was driving. And the man that hit us died behind that wheel. I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way. And people say, it's okay. It's not your fault. Blah, blah, blah. 1, you're right. It's okay. 2, you're right. It's not my fault. But 3, you're not me, so you don't know how I feel. Have you ever been in a situation somebody done died? So this has happened to me not 1 time, but 2 times. 1, my father. 2, this guy that hit us. So it's like double time hit for me. And then the next day from the hit is me fighting for my life. So the people that I know, the people that I'm very, very close to, or might be a past that I used to be close to, they don't understand. They don't understand when you closed up in a room for 12 to 16 hours by yourself. They don't understand. They don't understand when you're bedridden. They don't understand the nightmares that you was having. And you really couldn't express it to anybody because they don't understand. And then you don't want them to basically be worried about you. So somebody dying behind the wheel, you're going to feel some type of way. And everybody fits their mouth and say they understand. And when they say they understand, they really do understand. No, you don't. You don't understand it unless you have killed somebody or you've been in a situation like mine that somebody died in the midst of something that was going on. I'm just saying. And I can't stand the burden because, see, that's what I trusted with people. I trust their words. I trust their words, and that is my weakness. Now I got to go in deep down self-reflection to go and find me of not trusting people no more. The other day was the last time I have trusted anybody. Not say anybody, it's anybody. It's downhill from here. Downhill from here. I trust no one anymore. Nobody's not going to mess with my mind no more, and nobody's definitely not going to mess with my heart anymore at all. And I got to be an example for my own kids at the end of the day. So when people say they understand, don't believe them. Because they don't. They're going to come and throw it up in your face. Or they're going to say, oh, well, you should feel this way. You can't tell somebody how they should feel in a situation like that unless it has happened to you. So that's why I said trauma can only be understood by people who has experienced it. That's just like a drug addict. You can't tell them they're not going to fiend for the drugs unless you have experienced it. Then you can explain to them, but this is what I did. This is my truth. This is what I did when I was experiencing drugs. And I'm going to be honest with you all. They had me so doped up in the hospital. I was doped up. I feel like I was on cloud nine. I couldn't think. But I was at a place that I needed it. I needed it to try to kind of release some of the pain and stuff I was in. Because I'm telling you guys, I was in pain from the top of my chest all the way down to my feet. And I'm constantly in pain. But I don't share it. I don't bother with nobody about it because I don't want people to worry about it. And there's some people that you should have here. Don't tell me about a healing process. I figured out a way to heal because God had revealed it to me. So me healing, me moving, me maneuvering the way I need to move is what helped me heal at a faster pace. So let me explain something to you. When somebody's bedridden, God dang it, they don't want to be bedridden forever. They got to get out of that bed. If you are looking at my channel and you are bedridden, I don't care if you just in the bed and you just doing this. If you can use your upper part. Make sure people is by you. But just do that. Move your feet. Move your legs. Turn from side to side. Get those muscles moving because if you're laying there, the bed will drain you. Trust me. I wasn't even only having that, guys. I was having nightmares. Then I got to a point that I couldn't even sleep because I was so afraid of going to sleep and having a nightmare. A person could be right there in the bed with me and would never know I was having a nightmare. I've been attacked. It's a bug. Excuse me. I've been attacked in the four-corner room. But when I express this stuff, when I reveal, I open up and I tell people exactly what have happened, what has transpired. It's like it's going in this ear and going out the other ear. But you say you love me. You say you care for me. But how the hell can you do any of that when you're not listening? You're not listening. Being in the situation that I was in, it's hurtful. It is hurtful. And it's nobody that I know that I can say, I know it's people out there, but that I know have went through what I went through. And I'm delighted that I'm able to be able to sit up. I'm able to move around. I'm glad I'm able to do a lot of things that I could not do in the past. And people that surrounded me don't understand it. They don't understand it was my strength of getting out. It was my strength not to let all the negative stuff sit in me. Karlisa, you're not going to be able to walk in the next 5 years, if that. Karlisa, you're not going to be able to talk in the next maybe year or two. Karlisa, you may not be, Karlisa, you may not. It was all negative. Everything, I mean, from the people, from the regular people, family and friends, to the surgeons, to the doctors, it was all negative. So I actually had to put a block, put my guard up, and say, I hear them, but I'm not listening at the end of the day. Because in order for me to heal, I got to make sure and make up in my mind that I got to get up, I got to fight, do not sit in no bed. Let me tell you something, the best healing is getting up and getting out. That is the best healing that anybody can do. I'm telling you, even you just get up, get out, and go outside and get some sun. But see, I had a lot of things that was going on besides that. Because I had a brain injury, I was forgetting, I was trying to learn certain things. But people, again, if they don't understand, they never went through it, they don't understand. So I had to retrain my brain to do a lot of things. People was looking at me, they see this, but they don't know what's going on in here. They don't. And at some point, it's several points, not some point, it's several points that I honestly didn't want to be here no more. And that takes a lot. Because I have children, I have family still here, had a significant other. You know, it's a lot. But it was so much pressure on me that I didn't care. I didn't care. It just got to the point I'm sitting up 2 and 3 days without even going to sleep. I feel that I'm exhausted, but I'm scared because as soon as I feel that I'm falling asleep, then I'm seeing this man. I'm seeing him. I'm thinking about everything that was taken away from my family. I'm thinking about how it could have went left. And in a moment that it seemed like, okay, Karlisa, you got this. You got to take control. You have to take control. It seemed like every time I went to the doctor, they was increasing my medicine. Increasing. And I said, Karlisa, you got to take control. Get your butt up. Next time I had went to the therapist, they were like, okay, you got to get up, you out, you got to stay out. And I thank God for Miss Victoria. I thank God for Mr. Rod because they really instead of me, Karlisa, you can't be in that house. You got to get up. You got to get out. So guess what I did? I did exactly that. I didn't care if I had to be drugged. I had to get out and move. But a simple fact, it was killing me. And nobody even know it. People looking at, I won't say people. I'm not going to even go there. But thinking it's a bad thing. But honestly, it was a good thing. Because if I didn't make the necessary moves that I made, I don't even think I'll be here still to be able to talk to anybody. Because I was already dying in the inside. I was alive, but I was dying. Nobody don't understand. Nobody don't understand the hurt. Hold on. Here we go. Nobody don't understand. But hopefully and prayerfully, because I do have a lot of subscribers, hopefully this message will get across. So if it's, oh, I understand, Karlisa, what you're going through. I'm so sorry you're going through it. But blah, 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 blah. Hey, I just subscribed. Welcome, welcome. I just subscribed. I've been listening to you for a minute, and I have been through a lot of the same situation. Drugs and alcohol abuse has been one, and I've been betrayed by those closest to me, but we're still here. Man, don't even come at betrayal. Oh, my goodness. That's all I can say. And you know what's keeping me up? Because we're number one strong, and that's my favorite color. Royal blue is my favorite color. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you don't mind, like basically I said of next month, because we got a long month next month, I did say that I was going to have people to come on with me and share like some of their stories that it can help other people. Because see, with me, my story is the particular event that I was in, a head-on collision. I have been through other issues, but that has absolutely been the worst. And when I said absolutely worst, the absolutely worst. So I have people that will be coming on that has been on life support, just like I was. All of us have different experiences that we all have shared. So they're gonna be coming on one-on-one with me to, for other people can see what happens. Only thing I try to tell people: don't play with God, because with me wanting to just go back, then that's a lot to be said. Because it's hell on earth. I've been betrayed by the closest person and people next to me. I have lost friends. I have realized who is actually there and who's actually not. So now it's like self-reflection for me. Self-reflection for me. Karlisa is still there, but I got to go and grab her. Because I give people so much of the benefit of the doubt. And sometimes people don't realize. They don't realize it. I'm cool. I'm laid back. My spirit, I have a great spirit. I have a great spirit. I could get along with so many people. So many people. And me in the midst of fixing self. And me fixing self is being home. I'm home. I'm not running the streets. I'm not, doing things I don't supposed to be doing. It's separate. I got to just bring all the assumption here. So it's definitely been a crazy journey, but it's preparing me. It's preparing me for the new chapter, because I'm not going to be the same. Oh my goodness, I survived that. And then when I was 16, I was in a car accident and shot up my pelvis. Oh my goodness, I died both of those times. They're just a little bit on my story. Well, welcome, because you're going to share it. If you're not, scared, I think I got to figure it out, because they say it is a way that people can just be on audio. You don't have to see them, but they'll see me. But a person, you can still hear them talking, So it's a few people that I have, in mind that's going to come on. They already said they're going to come on the channel or whatever and give their forte. But yes, I understand. And I did too. I did too. I just read the other day about the paddles they had to use on me. So it's like everybody can't relate. Everybody can't relate. And it's sad, because the closest people to you, you will want them to relate. But then it's like it's almost selfish. Like with me, I like, damn, would they just go get in a freaking accident again? Or would they go get blah, 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 and this happened to them? Then maybe they'll understand. When I said my mind is so messed up, maybe they'll understand. Maybe something bad could happen to them, but they could be bedridden. Maybe, and these are just and it's not me. It's not my thought process. But because so many people now came to me and say they understand, and they freaking lying, they don't understand. Because you should be able to do this. You should be able to do that. How you gonna tell me what I should be doing when you're not me? When I know what's working for me? How can anybody pick their mouth and tell you of your healing process what should be working for you? You cannot sit in the bed all day. You cannot lay in the bed all day. When you are, get your ass up. You cannot do that. You're killing yourself. Don't do it. I did it for months. And the moment that I got out, I started going around people. I started being around people that I really love and I care about, which is children. I have a passion for kids. Guess what? It was like the light. I started getting back. And I'm glad, because I told my mama, I said, Mama, I got to get back. I got my significant, I got him, I got my kids. You know, and I'm like, I got to get back at least partial of me, but I can do right with them. So I did the right thing for me. And that's why I'm at where I'm at now. Because I took the initiative to not just lay in that bed. Let me tell you, when you talking about the healing, you say, oh, well, you got to relax, you got to heal. That's not just you laying in no bed. I want everybody to understand that. Laying in the bed will drain you. Why the hell do you think that when you're in nursing homes and you're in hospitals for a long period of time, they try to get you out of that bed? That's why you have occupational people come there and physical therapy people come there. It's a reason for everything. People are too quick to judge others. Who you telling? They don't even have a percentage. Sorry, my hand got that little blue stuff on. Had to wash some stuff up with stain in my hand. But yeah, they don't even have a percentage of what people go through. Only thing they can do is assume. Make all of the assumptions. And with me, I always had my weakness is always worrying about how the next person will feel. But certain things can't be explained. And that's something that I can't explain, but to the best of my ability. In order for anybody to heal, you got to get your ass up. Don't be in no house. Get out there and socialize. Get out there with family and friends. Get out. Hold on for 1 second. I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you so much. Proud of you too for reading what done transpired with you guys. Hold on. It's getting dark, so I got this channel left this thing right here. Hold on. All these little bugs that came in. So yes, my story is real. My story is real. There's nothing fake about it. I have the scars to prove it. You know, I have paperwork to prove everything I done went through. And people don't understand. They think they have time and they don't. And it's like, for the life of me, because I have so much love for people. And God said, you're not going to be able to save everyone. Because you ain't going to be able to save everyone. But at least try to help save the ones that's close to you. And it's like when I'm talking to her, it goes in one ear, out the other. And now I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. And it's like people like, well, I got time. God got me. I'm telling you, you're talking to a messenger. I'm Karlisa, but I'm not the same Karlisa. And that's what people don't understand. When you don't face death and you're knocking on death's door, and I know that you can relate because you've been where I've been at. It's different. It is different. And people, they playing with, like, they juggling, like, what they, like, okay now. At first, I'm not going to say nothing. Then, okay, now I see which way you going. If you really, really love, you have love for somebody, you're going to want them to go the right way. You're going to want them to go the right way. I promise you. Exactly. I was always worrying about how other people feel and how I make them feel. Yes. It got to a point I just stopped talking. I just stopped trying to tell people. Because then that's when I start, you know, they say don't question him. And I still start questioning because I'm like, God, you told me, you gave me the blueprint. You gave me the layout. I'm following what you're saying. But then look at the situation. Like, look, which way I go, which way I turn. Then it comes back to me, trust the process. You done told them. And every time with people, it kills me. It mentally. When they say, oh, I know God, I know God, I know. I'm like, oh my God, that's not God. I'm telling you, it's not God. Baby, you're making a wrong decision, but you're saying it's God. It's not. And I'm like, oh my goodness, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. I said, I be telling God, like I'm talking to you guys. This is how I talk to God, like, bro, like, you laugh. I'm like, bro, these people is delusional. This person is delusional because they think they're getting a message from you and it's not you. Because it's like, and I don't like saying this because I know it's many of us out here. We run into each other all the time. That's how we know we are the chosen ones. Literally, the chosen ones. So if you're dealing with a chosen one and they're telling you, God dang it, you on the right path. You got somebody right by you or right next to you or in some type of space within you, then you know they say, no, that's not of God. Baby, you better listen. You better listen. And it just ignores the heck out of me. And I know I'm part of the flesh and I get so bothered. Then that's when I get out of character. So now God just done told me, girls, pause. Pause. And I'm trying to be disobedient. But God, I'm trying because I love this person. I love them. I love them over there. I love them over there. I want all of us to be. He was like, so it's like, it's a lesson being taught, but it's the worst lesson ever for me. And he said, oh, but God told me to do this. I know God want me to. No, that's not of God. That's not God. Because see, God already done told me. Them days I was on life support. And then after that, he already told me. I already been prepared. But I was mentally prepared. But I didn't know it was this much of pressure. I think it's going to be a piece of cake. And I'm being tested too. The enemy will use any and everybody to get you. The enemy will try to pull you away from what he knows is what's going to save you. I want everybody to understand that. We use all different kind of things. And then you think you're doing right, but you're really not going the right direction. It's just like me standing right in front of God. You know what I'm saying? But God just told me, God just bent down. You looking at him, tell me something. And then you come telling me, oh no, he didn't say it. God, I know God happy for me to do. No, he not. He just told me. Now I'm telling you, and it's like going in and out. That's with family and friends. Hold on, let me throw this in. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. I told one, as a prime example, I told one of my friends, and it's crazy. It's so scary because I was like I said with my mom one day, because she seen it for herself. Then that's on a whole nother, this is going to be on a whole nother day that I'm going to explain what happened with me and my mama. But she seen for herself. I am a chosen one. I'm telling you. I am. And it was verified that I was. But by several people. But okay, we're going to pause that right there. So I told my mama, I said, Mom, I called Ma. I don't call Mom. I said, Mom. I said, this is scary. It's so scary, and it's something that you don't ask for. It's something that you don't ask for. And it's so scary. And I said, for the life of me, I don't get it. Keep it in one. I'm telling you. I said, for the life of me, I honestly don't get it. I said, you try to tell people, you try. And she was like, you know, son, sometimes you have to just keep saying it. Keep saying it. And hopefully, they end up getting it. And I said, it's so nerve-wracking. It's so nerve-wracking. And people just think, oh, but God will deal with me later. Who? You cannot be doing wrong. This is a message for everybody. You cannot be doing wrong and think that God is going to let you just slide. Keep sliding. You can't be doing wrong by people. Especially when you know better. It's different when you do wrong and it wasn't intentionally. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, snap, I didn't know that I couldn't turn down this way. And something happened. You know, you didn't know. But when you know something, yes, it is. Yep, you know something, you think God is going to be pleased? Heck no. So is it worth it? And then that's where I come into place. That's where he put his people at. Let them know. And as for breaking news, God don't need a GPS to find you. And sometimes God will give you exactly what you want and then snatch it from you just like that, and then you're on rock bottom. Ain't no sense to try to figure it out what happened. It's no need to try to figure out what happened. Go look at yourself in the mirror, baby. And then another thing, you can't be mad at people that's doing something to you as a reflection of you. Let me break it down. You can't be going around here cursing people out. And then the moment they curse you out, then the world just crumbled. Right? Are you doing monologue? You do? Wow. Well, welcome. Somewhat, Neil. So you cannot, we'll even go all the way to, I use the cursing now. We can go into, you can always tell people about being responsible, right? We'll use that. You need to always be responsible, right? But a person looking at you and see that you're not being responsible, how can you do that? And what irks the heck out of me, let me tell you what irks the heck out of me. People could preach all day of the good, and then they the one doing the opposite. Take in some of the words that you do. Take your own advice. Really. Take your own advice. Excuse me. Because if you take your own advice, it will be so much better. I promise you. Take your own advice. That's all I can say. It will help tremendously. I promise you. It will help out a lot. If people take some of their own advice and put it towards their life, you can't be out there, prime example. You can't be out there saying, but a person should never cheat. A person should never cheat. Oh man, that girl too good for him. That boy is too good for her. That person should never cheat on him. But you cheat. Make it right. Make it make sense, okay? Please make it make sense. Crazy when God does that to us. He has a strange sense of humor, that's for sure. I'm telling you, it is crazy that you said it because I done said that on a previous live. I be like, God, really? And I don't stop in mid-sentence. I'm like, God, you play too much. He has a sense of humor and it's so fulfilling. It's so fulfilling. And people, because they don't have that connection, they don't understand. And like I said, you know, people like, oh, you gotta be the godly person, stuff like that. Don't say that. Because I know what I am and I know who I am. But when you're still part of the flesh, you're going to have hiccups. He didn't say about being perfect because you're not perfect at all. Nobody is. So you're going to have hiccups, but you're going to speak your mind too at the same time. But he definitely have a sense of humor. And the only thing that I can do now is sit back and watch. I'm going to sit back and watch and see how much so many things about to be unfold. And it's sad because, you know, they say you get warning before destruction, right? It's the calm before the storm, right? So when you love somebody so much and you trying to hold their hand, not physically hold their hand, but trying to guide them like, no, come here. Come here. You're going the wrong way. He's telling me this. It's like I'm like a broken record. Come. This is not what you think. Everything that you're looking at is not what it is. The person that you think you're dealing with, they're not who you think they are. And then you say, and people will say, oh, well, I'd rather learn the hard way. Who the hell want to do that? Make sense of that too. Please make sense of that. And it's like I was always taught, treat others like you want to be treated. Okay? So it's all about your behavior. If you don't want somebody to do you a certain way, don't you do it to them. So I have a lot of weaknesses. And that's one of them. That's one. And that's one that I just cannot stand. I didn't see the little kitty. I actually but I don't have a cat. But it's a cat in the neighborhood. She's pregnant. For some reason, she always going in our backyard. And she just lay out. I think she just feels so much of comfort, you know, back there. But I usually see her, before I close the garage, I usually see her by now. But it's kind of strange I didn't see her. So I'm kind of concerned. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about that. But yeah, so some people, it's funny. Let God deal with me. You don't even know, is God telling that person to tell you to get yourself right. God uses other people. Sometimes he uses the closest thing to you for them to try to reach you. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. But being an individual, you don't want that person to go down that wrong way. But people have their own, thought process of what they think and how they think it. And you just like, okay, whatever. So it's the strength. I'm telling you. Just like God told me, you can't save everybody. And I just want the people that I'm close to be right. So betrayal, as you say, I've definitely been betrayed. Definitely. Excuse me. Yes, I definitely been betrayed. But like I said, people go do what they want to do. People go be people, as they say, but that's not how God wanted. That's not how God want the situation. So it's me having a tug of war. So it's just like I got this wagon, and I'm not going to even say a boat because we know the boat by the boat story, Noah's Ark. But just think about it. The people just didn't listen. The animals just didn't come. The people just didn't listen. Look how, what would have happened? Look, you got to like, I don't know. I don't know. I try not to be mean to others, but sometimes you only take so much. Yes, especially when it's somebody you thought loved you and cared about you, and then you find out they really don't give a shit. Yeah. Or they do, but they don't understand. They don't understand what you're trying to provide or what you're trying to explain or express. Or you said she'll be around. I got a straight head by my house too. Everything. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. I think it's a boy. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't. Now, of course, I know she's a girl because she's pregnant, and it's like every day. It's like around the same time. And I actually went back there yesterday, and I didn't see her, but I went a little earlier, and I didn't see her. And then before I closed the garage, I didn't see her. I'm like, you that she'll, and it's crazy. She'll never come in the garage, but she'll stop in the middle, and she'll look, or she'll stop on the edge, and she'll look. And then she'll go, and she'll make her way to the backyard. She'll make her way to the backyard. Now, somebody may be feeding her around here because she's good and healthy. So, I don't know. But I don't know if she done had the babies. I don't know. But I know I haven't yet seen her like crossing the road or whatever. She's always on the sidewalk. Every time I see her like strutting by. Yeah, every time I see her strutting by. But yes, so I definitely understand. I just want people, I want everybody to be saved. I just, then I get hit with, but you're not being the godly person. But why I'm not? Because you just took me out of character. Then I have to retrieve myself again. I'm like, you pushing it. You hitting that button. And my biggest weakness is somebody telling me I'm doing something I know I'm not doing. That's my biggest weakness. And that's why I'm like, God dang, God, what? You know, like, I have to get mad. I have to get real mad. I have to get mad with God for like, because you know I'm not doing nothing. You know I'm not. And not trying. But why? Why am I going through this? It just pushed me over the edge. And I still don't have a full understanding. It's not meant for me to have a full understanding because God knows. People think God sleep, but he ain't sleep. And I can't stand people say, oh, God this, God that. God this, God that. And you the biggest damn sinner. Then God tell me, stop playing. Then I relate the message. Then I'm the one getting chewed out. How that works? Am I going to be obedient or I'm going to be disobedient? Which one? Pick one, Karlisa. He tell me to let them know, stop playing with him. I'm like, all right, stop playing with God. Then I get chewed out. Then you got to go find a search or something that I done did. Or you think assume I done did. And that's with anybody that I'm connected with. It's not the point. Just listen. You know, I'm just saying, just listen. I could be giving you what you need, and you'll miss out because of who it's coming from. That's crazy. You tell me that's not crazy. That's the craziest thing to me. I'm telling you. So I said, you know what, Karlisa? Back off. You hate for people to hang themselves, especially those that you love. They're just like, you know you love this person next to you. I'm gonna use another example. And you see a car coming, and you tell them, because they've been constantly running across the street from your house to the neighbor's house. And you're like, all right, this car is coming. Stop doing that. And then they just keep brushing you off. And then you get the message from God. God said, this car coming right now is coming at a higher speed. And you tell them, hey, do not go like that. God just told me that. And they still go, then boom. And then you looking like, well, damn, I did tell you. Now you done made a disaster. So it's like now, I done came up with the thing of, let them figure it out. Don't ask, really? How you type it so fast. Right. Well, I used to be able to type 90 words per minute. Now I think I'm like at 65, which is bad for me. Can I stand that? Here's the thing that makes me the maddest in the world. Tell me about it. It's when somebody is telling me I'm doing something or not, that I'm lying when I'm not. Oh my God. I just went through this. Literally, I just went through this. I promise you, no lie. 2 days ago. Somebody telling me what they didn't do, and I'm telling them, yes, you did. I look at this, what am I going to get out of lying? What am I going to get out of it? Nothing. So if I say you done did it, then you did. Or don't tell me that I'm doing something I know damn well I'm not. That means you really don't know me. You think you know me, but you really don't know me. And if you knew me, you would put me in a certain category. Then it's the word getting thrown around as trust. It's saying that, trust. I need somebody to explain to me what is trust. Is it just only as in relationships or what? Tell me, what is the word of trust? Because from my understanding, trust, when you're in a relationship, trust means that it's trust around the board. Your significant other may step out on you. That's the trust that I know. Then, other things, I trust you with my car. I trust you with my money. I trust you with blah, blah, blah. You know, I look at those things as word of trust. Somebody please express, what is the word trust? I don't lean back because my back is starting to like ache a little bit. But somebody explain. Oh, that's why I use voice typing. That's good. I'll be touching on because in the answer they will switch up if anything happen. Right. And I'm learning the hard way. I'm learning the hard way. Definitely hard. I said I've been called a lot of things, but my weakness is don't call me no cheater. Don't tell me that I'm doing something that I'm not. That's way with men and women. Don't tell me I'm doing something that I'm not. It's one of my weaknesses. Don't ever say I done took something from you, because I won't never do that. So I have a few weaknesses that lightens my fire. And then when my fire is lit, now I'm the bad person. I'm not godly anymore. But God damn it, stop saying I'm cheating. God dang it, don't say I done stole something. God dang it, don't say that I'm doing something that I know I'm not doing. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Don't say it, because that's what, the laws is already there. And it's already wet. So when you do that, it's like you throwing a match on me. Now I'm ready for you. I'm the beast that you don't want to mess with. Said I called him the N-word when I didn't put sense on. My teacher was acting. Wow. And I know, oh, shoot, my scar just got hurting. I know that made you feel some type of way. Because somebody said that you done said something and you know you didn't. Or you done did something and you know you haven't. That makes you feel some type of way. It's just like a drug addict. They done stopped doing drugs, right? But they got you saying, oh, I know you still doing drugs. I know you still doing drugs. I know you still doing drugs. And that person like, no the hell I'm not. Why you keep saying it? And eventually, they gonna let it slide a few times, but eventually they're gonna snap because you're making assumptions and they're not doing it. I don't care if they do snap. That's just part of you being human. Just like they say, you gonna kick a dog so many times, eventually that dog gonna snap back, and you better get ready. Keep it at 100. Yes, I'm telling you. And everybody, you can't be real with everybody. Everybody can't handle it. I can't stand when people try to ask a question and it's a broad question. It's not a question that you can say yes or no to. I hate that. I hate a lot of stuff. But those are the things that I hate, I dislike, and stuff that I do not agree with. It's a lot that comes around, right? But everybody's not chosen. And if you are a chosen one and I'm looking at you, then do right. Because I got to go into my, I got to go, and I got a big task in front of me. Exactly what you just said, Justice. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I just be giving, like, I just be throwing some examples out. I be trying to provide, like, real life situations. And that's why I prosper the way I, like, somebody like, well, you going through all this, and I don't understand how this is happening for you, that's happening for you. But one, and I'm going to go back to number one, I do not play with God. I never have played with God. Let's start there. But with all this transpired, I don't play with that. Who? Who? Not me. I ain't gonna play with his behind. He can play with me all day, toss me over, throw me around. He can play with me all day, but I'm not going to play with him. And there's nobody in this world that is worth of me giving up my soul for. Not one person. Not one person. I don't care who they are, how they look. I'm not giving up my soul. I'm not selling my soul. For what? I'm not doing it. You're not worth it. And because my life was about to be taken with the split second, we don't have time to be wasting. Yes, I'm telling you. We don't have time to be wasted on people. You want to do wrong? Okay, your wrongness finna catch up with your behind. And you ain't going to like it. Stop lying to yourself. And it's like when you got people in your corner, you got to listen. You got to listen. You can't listen to everybody because everybody's not going to be there for you. Everybody's not going to say, I'm just give some examples. You know, I'm an educator. I like to give examples. It's like somebody going to college and they were like, dang, it's getting so hard, I just want to quit. And then somebody that never stepped a foot in damn college tell you to go ahead and quit. Why would you listen to them? Talk to somebody that's in that same path with you. They may say, well, this is what I did. This is what helped me. College is not for everybody, I tell you that much. Well, I graduated. But you got to get with people that's in the same thing with you. You cannot talk to somebody that's just got married and think they can have all these answers. You can't talk to somebody that done went through 4 divorces. You can't talk to a female or a male that has been through God knows how many relationships. How can they give you some advice when their own shit messed up? Excuse my French. For real though, but then most people can't handle being real. Most people can't, and that is my problem. That's my weakness. Cause see, I sit back and I make a lot of observation. You know, and then it takes a lot for me to say something. So if I'm saying something, it's real. A hoe can't give me advice. She just can't. How you gonna give me advice about my relationship when you hoeing around? Girl, bye. Same way as men. How can you tell a married man about something, but you not even married? Never been married. Or you was married, and because of what you were doing to your wife, now you not married. I'm just saying. How can somebody that never owned a business tell the next person how they should run their business? How that works? You see these examples? So it's going to be one or two things. You're going to be on the boat. You're going to be the captain or the co-captain. Both have experience, right? So that's what you got to tag team with. You cannot ask somebody for advice that never been there. Or they stuff is all out of order. Why would you try to get advice from them? How can they tell you what is best for you? They can't. They can't tell you what's best for them when their life in the shackles. How can they? How can a person just now starting to cook tell a chef what to do? Explain. That makes sense too. It's so many examples. It's so many relationships. It's so many friendships. It's so many family issues that could be resolved if you're listening to the right people. if you listen to the right people. But sometimes we be so bombarded, our mind be all over the place. You ain't even looking, you ain't even listening. You just want to go out there and do whatever. Somebody saying, I don't believe in God, the creator. I swear that is where I draw the line. That's what you do. I definitely believe in him. I do. And honestly, don't care who cares about it or not. I definitely do. And but when people do say, well, you know what, I don't believe, and then I just start talking to them, I just start talking to them, I just start talking to them, then they get it. Oh, excuse me, they didn't get it. I definitely believe in them. Respect. But you have to believe in the word of God, and God will want you to respect and love everyone no matter their religion, because in his eyes we are all his children. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. It's been times, I know, man, it's been times when people say they don't believe. Hold on. Lisa just told me that I do not forgive. Told them I forgive, I just don't forgive. And then you know that you gonna have to start. You're gonna have to. And I know that is the hardest thing to do. I don't like when people sit on the past. The past is exactly what it is. It's the past, right? You can't change the past. Only thing you can do is move forward. It's the present, and then you have your future, right? You can't keep retrying back to the past because you're gonna never get nowhere. If everybody retro back to the past, you gonna be at a standstill. What if God just focused on your past? Then what would you have? If he only just focused on the bad things that you have done. So when I think about, I've been dealt the wrong set of cards, God knows how many times. Like so many times. That I basically, the other day, just threw in the towel. I literally just, I don't even care no more. And to get to a point that I don't care, that means you really in some shits. You in some hot water, because I care about a lot of things. I care about people's feelings. I care about not trying to hurt them. I care too much. And that is my weakness. I care too much and I love too hard. But when I throw in the towel, then it's just like, damn. You really done messed up. It takes a lot for me to say I don't care. And no, it's not godly. Because God didn't want you to care. I see exactly what you're saying. You're speaking my language. Hey, you know, that's why I say I definitely keep it real. I keep it real on my channel. I don't feed no BS and tell you it's ice cream. And I don't just beat around the corners. I don't. I'll come around that corner and get you and bring you here. Because I feel that everybody deserves the truth. I'm not this content creator just coming up and just making up things. All my stuff, it could be proven. On ditto, right? It says, I just be wanting the best for people. And then I just get those that don't want the best for me. They don't understand. They don't understand what they're dealing with. They don't understand who they have. And yeah, I may not. And this is another thing that people, the route that I just came from, I have a task. And my task, if it's not involving you at that moment, it's not involving you because I'm on a mission for God. I'm literally on a mission for this man. So if he's telling me to do certain things, then I'm doing it. I don't care who it is. I'm doing it because I got to stay on the right path. The moment I stir away, then I'm screwed. So that's why my obedience come into place. That's why I barely go anywhere. I'm home. I'm soaking all this stuff in. I'm concentrating on what is being put in front of me because I have a hard task. And I just, God, you want me to do what? Man, you really, me? Okay. And then when the mission is complete, I'm like, but dang, I didn't even know that. Wow. So that's why you got to be obedient. You definitely have to be obedient. And some people don't understand. And that's why I say, I'm going to keep saying it. If they never been through it, they don't understand. They don't never understand. And I try to tell people, it's like, again, going in one ear, out the other. Then they get mad. Oh, he said, I know you believe in God. Oh, yes, for sure. For sure. Oh, yeah. And that's one man I don't play with. I ain't gonna play with him. Are you crazy? Man. Playing with him. I might well stand in front of the freaking car and knowing they're coming at me at 100 miles per hour playing with God. That's why I tell people, you better stop playing with God. You better stop. Man, people that say, oh, I don't believe it. That's you. That's you. But let me just explain why I do. And then I explain. I got so much stuff going on, everybody. You won't believe it. But I know God is always good. And God will always have my back. What's up? What's up? Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and the like button on your screen. Yeah, God has always been good. And it's all the hiccups, and I try to wonder, like, okay, God, like, what do you want to do? Like, this is what you done told me to do. Now, certain thing is backfiring because what you told me, and Karlisa, I know you're not questioning me. That's what I get. And the other day, I had a full breakdown. I ain't had no breakdown like that. When I said years, like, it took me backwards. Took me to the old her. And I'm like, and that's when I was talking about with the questioning with God. I'm like, wait, God, you told me I'm being obedient. And now this occurred. Now what? Exactly. We care too much. Yeah, I know I do. When I tell you, I get people, when I said the fullest, the benefit of the doubt, and then what I've been going through is just, I shouldn't even be going through. Like, I should not be going through it. But I had. And it hurts the most because my love that I have. And that's crazy. Like what they said, Mary had a little lamb. Yeah, it's crazy to me. It's real crazy. But as they say, people gonna be people. And people gonna do what they want to do. Hey, hands down. I understand that. I understand that, but it bothers you because you want the best for so many people. And when people do that, you're like, well, dang, they been get caught up. I don't want them to get caught up because of the love that you have for them. You don't want any. Okay, listen. I'll put it this way. You don't want somebody that you honestly love, that you honestly care about, get a whooping from God. You don't want that because if you do, then you don't have no freaking heart. You really don't love the person like you say you do. Creator made us to it. We know the truth because it's right here in us. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's like when you have siblings and you know your sibling is about to do something wrong and you know you done did that same thing before and you got your butt whipped, it didn't feel good. You'll do the same thing. It's the same thing. Or you don't even have to do it, but you know what it looks like when it's being done to somebody. You're going to want somebody that you really love and you care about to go through it. I'll put another example. We know a guy, basically, good person, good significant other. Girl was good to him, like good. And it was years ago. Good. She had so much love for him. So much. You constantly just mess around on the girl. You constantly messed around on that girl. She still kept taking you back because of the love that she had for him. And then so-called friend, well, you know, she ain't gonna go nowhere, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, some of that was true. But then you talking, the friends that you're talking to is the ones that's encouraging you. So, you messing around. Messed around. And the girl that you cheated on her with is the same girl that ended up killing them. Now, you can't say what the next person won't do. And I learned that from my grandmother. My grandmother said, I've been with your grandfather for 66 years. I can never say what he won't do. That stuck with me. My grandmother's not here anymore. I got another grandmother. She's still here with us, but my other grandma, she's not here with us no more. And she said that, and at a young age, that stuck with me. So it's like, now this man done lost his life because he could not just not cheat on his wife. What would it have taken? Yeah, it feels good for those minutes, a few days, or every time you get mad at your wife or husband or whatever. Because I done had two situations from the man, and I got another story with a lady doing that. Like, is it worth it? Like that part? And women always been an issue within their marriage. And I was married for a while. Women was always the issue. And he always brought the issues to her. It don't matter what she did, he's gonna bring an issue to her. When the whole time he the one was the problem. Then he ended up losing his life from the person that he cheated on his wife with. That's crazy. So moving forward, because I do both sets. So moving forward, same thing happened with a girl. The only difference is she didn't lose her life. She lost a lot of friends for sure, but she lost her husband. She lost her husband because she couldn't stop messing around with different men. So her messing around with all these different men left her homeless. That's why I say, is cheating really necessary? Is it really necessary? But that's how the enemy work. It would bring somebody that know that you could maybe be attractive to, men and women. Put on this facade, put on this, oh, this person making me feel good, this person bring me peace, this person doing this person that. And then you look up a year or two later and you're like, dang, I love my wife, I love my husband, I love my girlfriend, my fiance, my boyfriend, whatever. I left them and look what I got. It wasn't even worth it. I guess because that right there, I guess that's enough for me not to be a cheater. I'm not a cheater. I don't allow people to even get next to me that close to become a cheater. And then for some reason, I be tripping. It's like the whole time you ain't dealing with somebody, the moment you start dealing with somebody, here they go. Rawr. Where the hell you come from? That's when I'm like, now this junk is real funny. You play too much. You play too much. So that's it for the relationships. But when it come down to just being of God, if you know somebody that done went through something and you haven't experienced it, I'm just asking you, the Bible, Karlisa, me, Karlisa, don't tell me you understand and you don't. Don't tell them. And it's okay that you don't. Because something is traumatic, I'm sure that person don't want you. The love they have for you, I'm sure they don't want you to experience what they got going on. I'm sure of that. It's all less as we adopt those bad hands, because one of these days we're going to have a royal flush. Hello. Hello. I agree with you. You are. And so many people take life for granted. I just hate the words, oh, let God handle me. Or I figure it out. Or I'm going to let God work on me. Why do it when you know it's wrong? If you mistreating somebody, why you got to wait on all of that? Just fix that. Fix it. Why do all the extra when it could be dealt with? Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you hit the like button, please. And make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. I'm your girl. I'm definitely going to be on every day. We're going to be bringing real topics to our situation. But yeah, we just can't let things flow. We can't. You did? I got to set my alert so I know when you hear about me. I just ask about you know that. Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely be on here. I definitely be on here. I don't be on Facebook, like the other platforms as much. But my cousin told me I do need to check in every now and then to go on the platform to let people know, that I'm doing well, I'm doing better. So I just got to get into the routine of that for sure. And I've just been wishing people the best, and just trying to stay out of trouble. Keep witnessing the people because I'm on a mission. And everybody's not meant to be on my journey. But I try. I try to keep people encouraged the best way that I possibly can. Try to take negativity, change negativity to positivity as much as I can. People presume I utilize the word negativity outside of the box. They would say that they try to stay away from negativity but always bring negativity to the table. I still, for the life of me, don't understand that. That's come. You definitely have a story to tell. Oh, yes, for sure. For sure, I definitely have a story to tell. And I tell people, I mean, I could back up anything that I say with proof. With proof. So I definitely have a story to tell. Definitely. It's hard. It's not easy. But it is what it is. I'm broken, but I'm not defeated. Yeah. So that is my motto, because people will break you all the way down. And it's like, people will treat you some type of way. But the moment you treat them a certain way, then the world has cracked down on them. I just want people to do right. I want people that's close to me, for sure, and those that's not close to me, to be able to be on the same path that I'm on. Those are my goals. And I got a lot of goals that I got. Oh man, I have a lot of goals. My vision is so much bigger than what people think, because I just don't talk about it. But I have a huge task that God has set forth for me to complete. I always let my person know that we're not together. If it got to that, right? And that's how it should be. But people don't do that. People don't do that. And I don't even see the purpose. Well, I mean, you do realize you're gonna get older, right? And you got a cheating resume. Like, come on. But I feel that if you found that one may go have some flaws or whatever. But that's when you actually, I don't want to say mold. I won't use the word mold. But you go work on them to get them like exactly what your needs are and what their needs are. And it will work out. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. It's no perfect marriage. It's no perfect girlfriend, boyfriend relationship. It's nothing perfect. But you got to be willing to stand in that gap. You got to be willing to stand strong. And it's always, things going to be worse before they become good. If you start having those issues, things going to be worse before it start being good. You just got to trust it. You just got to trust it. But you can't be the one saying what you're trying to stay away from. You can't say, I want to stay away from negativity, but you're the one bringing it. You can't do that. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that. You can't do that. That's one of my number one rules. Children, women, cheating, and snitching is off limits. Hello. Bingo. Want to come get my card? That's my number one rule. It is. And like I said before, I don't get it. What do you look like? Just keep going from this person to that person, this person to that person. Damn, you ain't gonna stop? Like, come on, that junk is old. It's old, and you gonna be getting old. And you still gonna be doing the exact same thing. You're gonna die as a lonely old man or a lonely old woman. Or you're gonna end up getting somebody that's not gonna really be there for you. Maybe temporarily, because that's that where that artificial grass is. You think all of this, but it's not what you really is going to get. You're not going to get it. So I just said, me personally, ain't enough for me to say no more. Because I just don't care with people when it come down to a lot. I'm just on this this welfare. I'm on this spiritual welfare. And I just gotta continue on being obedient. Because I know it's going to take me a very long way. I know it's going to take me a very long way for being obedient. I'm still working on my book. I'm definitely working on my book. I'm on 11th chapter. I said 17. I just can't. The last 2 weeks been the worst for me. And I just can't concentrate. And I know I gotta concentrate. But I'm definitely got to start back working on it. My phone going low. Definitely got to start working on it. Hopefully this year, I know it's going to be a hit. I know it's going to be a hit. And I'm so ready. I'm so ready for it to come out. Yeah, I'm so ready. I'm nervous about it because there's a lot of truth in the book, for sure. I know that a lot of family members they're going to be upset about the truth. You know, the truth hurts. I know a lot of friends I'm going to end up losing, but I don't care. I know it's going to be people that I thought that was close to me, the closest. I'm done. I'm glad running into you. I think creative for me and you, and we will definitely talk again. Yes, for sure. Make sure that you turn on your notification bell. Cause I'm gonna just be on probably for the next 5 more minutes myself. Because I gotta get ready to get myself together. So make sure you turn on the notification bell. I just keep checking to see if I'm on, because a lot of people have been saying my subscriber, they'll like later into like the to my live after they closed out and say they never did get the notification. So make sure. Oh, I meant to say that I'm glad I ran into you. Oh yeah, I knew. I just read exactly what you said, but I knew where you were going. Trust me, I know. I read a lot of papers. I read a lot of papers from kids, so I know. I know. So it was definitely a pleasure for you as well. Turn on that notification bell. I did put a set time on there that I would be on at a certain time every day. But today I actually came on a little bit earlier because I wanted to be outside for a little while. So that's the only reason why I came on early. But came on early and I'm going to get off early. So everybody else that's going to be coming on, they got to look at the pre-recording. Okay? So I definitely appreciate you. I definitely appreciate the input that you put on, with the channel. And when my moderators and stuff come on, I don't know what time Super Bowl is. So I'm definitely won't be on like tomorrow. I don't know what I got going on, what I'm gonna be doing. So that's where I'm at. Like right now. So it is what it is. I appreciate you, and you have a blessed evening. And thank you so much for joining my channel. And to the rest of us, I hope and pray that you have take heed of what I have said. Don't shoot the messenger, which is me. Don't do that. Do not get upset with me because I'm bringing in facts. Don't do it. Please don't. Because before I get on, I always ask God to use me. Yep. Back at you. Thank you. I always ask God to use me to reach so many people, for they could understand Him and what is trying to be expressed across my channel. So again, I appreciate everybody that have joined my channel. I appreciate everybody that has trust my process. I definitely appreciate everybody for all the support, all of my emotional days, all of my strong days. I definitely appreciate each and every last one of you. You said keeping it 100? Absolutely. Can't go no less than that. So I definitely appreciate everybody. This is a hard pill to swallow. It is, trust me when I say so. And I'm just standing still, standing still. So again, I appreciate everybody. Just continue on keeping me in prayer. I pray for everybody on my channel. I pray for those that haven't joined my channel, because it's going to be more coming to join my channel. And he already gave me the number. He already had given me the number. And that's when a lot of things is going to be released. That's when a lot of things is going to be released. And when you look up, it will be 2,000 and 3,000 people watching my live. Trust me, it's already done. It's already in the making. I'm telling you. So I just want everybody to continue on keeping me encouraged as I keep you encouraged just as well. So until next time, keep your head up. Try your best not to let anyone take you out of character. And I got to take on my own advice. I got to make sure nobody will take me out of character. Keeping God first, for sure. And come join me when you see that notification I'm on live. All right? Until next time, be blessed. And we will talk soon. Thank you for vibing with Karlisa's channel.